What's up everyone? In this video I'm going to implement, I'm going to take the Jack Harrington's No BS TS challenge number 2, available on YouTube. And in this video what we'll do is re-implement forEach map and filter using the reduce function and do it in a type-safe manner using TypeScript. So let's start with forEach, right? My forEach is a function that takes in an elements array and my forEach function, and then it returns, well, it doesn't return anything because it doesn't return a function, unlike map, or it doesn't return, sorry, an array of elements unlike map. So the return type is void, and this will be a generic type, and this is how we mark generic types here generally in TypeScript. You can say anything else. You can say like my generic type, but T is the standard way to mark generic types. It's T for generic, right? So we get an elements array, right? And our forEach function is it's a function that takes in element, and that's of type T, and then returns void. Yeah, I'm not sure how to type this correctly, but let's see. I'll try this for now. Okay, let's see what happens. So if we apply reduce, we get the first parameter for reduce is a function that takes in the accumulator and the value, and what we need is just to return we're going to return undefined. But before we do that, we just need to apply my forEach function over my value. And let's see what happens. I definitely did something wrong here. Okay, just use L. Items, that would be more preferred. Oh, sorry. This is how you specify the type, my bad. That was there's a parameter. Okay. And then I can keep elements here. Okay, so this is my implementation. Let's see if it works. forEach 1, 2, 3. And then we just console log each element as a string. let's just like okay, so let's see how our console looks like. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. So we only get 2, 3, 4 logged. Console log. Let's see what are the values here. Okay. So if ACC different than undefined, then just for each ACC and then return undefined. Oh. And we don't return them. Okay. Just like the unusual approach. Let's see how Jack does it.
Movies and how to do that for each type of item.
Okay, for each
return void.
Returns void.
Okay, so how am I gonna and then
reduce
and we're gonna start with we'll do for each. And then our function is going to take that dull. So it's A, B, and C. Looking good so far. So
okay, so this is an element, and the type is void. Items.reduce. Okay, an initial undefined value. Okay, there we go. And we just press this and then we do this. Okay. No, because we still return undefined. Oh, yeah. So now it's happy. Cool. Now let's switch to filter. My filter function. Let's just get the elements and get a filter function, and it will return a. Let's set up the types. It will return. Okay, it will take. It will be of type T, and it will have elements of type T, an array of type T. And then our filter function is a function that takes an element because it runs over each element and it returns a boolean. And it will return an array of T elements of type T. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So let's return elements to make this happy. Okay, this will work. But now we're gonna return elements that reduce accumulator and value, and then we're gonna start from an empty array because that's what we return the default. And if we're gonna let's just do a ternary. So filter function apply to value. If it's true, we get another element in the array, right? If not, we just turn the existing array. That should work. So if the filter is true, we add it, and then if not, we just return the existing array, which can be empty as empty. Okay, and now if we try to log this my filter function, let's just filter for element equals to 2. And if we get, do we get, yes we do, we get the array with only this element in. So that solves it. Okay, let's see how
one out of my filter types if you can, and we're gonna the exist and we're gonna so it's gonna accumulator, and let's see. So otherwise, okay, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. I'm going to print that out, or we're gonna go and bring that in. So we'll do a console log on this so we can actually see it.
Okay.
All right.
So let's do map now. Function my map. Get an array of elements. A map function, and returns in an array of type T. And this is the same type. They're mostly similar. Element T, and then it returns oh, this can be a different type, right? So it can be K. Okay, and it's a return array of K elements. This is interesting. Return elements dot reduce. Let's repeat the process now. We start from an empty array as an array of K, elements of type K. And then what do we want? We just want to apply the function and return. Yeah, we just basically return the existing and map function applied on the value. And that should do it. Let's try my map. Oh well, it should be the same as forEach, only it will return an undefined array, obviously, because we don't return anything. But if we just return this bit, yeah, you can see this works just fine. Let's see how Jack does it.
Template the type and return OK.
Cool.
The problem is, so any is not timeable is initially, so I'm going to just define this as take our map, multiply. How about that?
Cool.
70 arcs and get some confidence with it.
So full disclaimer, I've been through these challenges a while ago, and it's the second time I filmed this video because my screen recording tool was broken and I didn't record anything, just my voice. So yeah, that's a run through the No BS TS challenge. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.